Hello, I am Lakshman Maaheshwary, and today I am going to talk about a very important article published in The Hindu on October 31st, 2018. It is titled The Unifier of Modern India, and it was written by Venkaiah Naidu, Honourable Vice-President of India. The article says, remembering Sardar Patel's stupendous role in integrating the princely states into independent India. Mr. Naidu talks about the vision and the sterling character of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He quotes him, by common endeavour, we can raise the country to a new greatness, while a lack of unity will expose us to fresh calamities. He was a realist to the core and an earthy politician, whose sole aim was to build a strong and united India. And to this effect, he led a bloodless revolution. He was the force behind unification through his foresight and tactful navigation of the most turbulent period in post-independent India. He integrated more than 500 disparate princely states into the dominion of India. He came up with the idea of privy purse settlements for the surrender by the rulers of all their ruling powers and the dissolution of the state as a separate unit. This was an unparalleled accomplishment. He further quoted Lord Mountbatten's words, by far the most important achievement of the present government is the unification of the states into the dominion of India. Had you failed in this, the results would have been disastrous. Nothing has added to the prestige of the present government more than the brilliant policy you have followed with the states. What Patel accomplished was a phenomenal challenge. The princely rulers had the option at that time to either accede to India or Pakistan or remain independent. He untangled a highly complex political and social problem of an unprecedented scale without triggering any kind of revolt or civil unrest. This was due to his sagacity, foresight, patriotism, tact, persuasive powers, and abiding commitment to fair play. A huge problem tackled by Sardar Patel was of the Hyderabad. The Nizam of Hyderabad entertained false hopes of either joining Pakistan or remaining independent. He even wanted to take the issue to the United Nations. But Patel was not averse even to coercion. Operation Polo was launched in September 1948 to liberate and integrate Hyderabad. It was a swift operation which lasted only 5 days. Had the bid succeeded, India might not have survived as a single political unit. This situation needed a man of iron, and Patel stood up to the challenge. He also solved the complicated case of Junagadh in Gujarat with dexterity, and the problem of Jammu and Kashmir would have been resolved long back had Sardar Patel been given a free hand to handle it at that time. Next, Mr. Naidu talks about the character of Patel. He was an ardent follower of Mahatma Gandhi. There were occasions when he differed with Gandhi, but he never swerved his loyalty towards his mentor. He successfully organized peasants against the imposition of taxes by the British at Kheda and Bardoli in Gujarat, due to which he earned the title of Sardar, which symbolizes his leadership qualities. Patel always placed the country's interest above self. A majority of State Congress Committee wanted Sardar Patel to be the president of the Congress. However, Mahatma Gandhi advised Patel to withdraw his candidacy for the post of Congress President in the favor of Pandit Nehru in 1946. Even though it was apparent that the Congress President would become the first Prime Minister of India, Patel withdrew nonetheless. He did not see eye to eye with Jawaharlal Nehru on certain issues, including the handling of Jammu and Kashmir, but he never allowed these differences or personal ego to come in the way of protecting the larger interests of the country. The great scholar Maulana Abul Kalam Azad said about Patel, he made his choice out of two courses that come before a man, namely, would he live for his country or for himself? Sardar chose his country. Mr. Naidu describes Patel as a multifaceted personality. He was a dynamic political leader, an organizer par excellence, a competent administrator, and a skillful negotiator. He is also called the architect of the steel frame. The Iron Man of India was the chief architect of the civil services. The All India services were seen as an important cementing force in promoting the unity and integrity of the nation. He made his famous address to the civil services probationers in 1947. He told them to treat the common man in India as your own, or to put it correctly, to feel yourself to be one of them. For his great contribution, the National Police Academy, located on the outskirts of Hyderabad in Telangana, is named after him as a tribute to the statesman. It is called Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy. As a tribute to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a 182 meters tall Statue of Unity has been constructed at the Narmada Dam site in Gujarat. It was unveiled on his birth anniversary on October 31st. Naidu says that it is a real tribute and recognition of Patel's stupendous role in integrating various princely states and ensuring India's unity. In the conclusion, he says, let us try to emulate his qualities and work towards realizing his dream of providing Suraj in a new and prosperous India. This video was brought to you by Lakshman Maaheshwary. Please like, subscribe and share to keep receiving important updates. Thank you and have a good day.